Afternoon as we sign into our 1 p.m. under-16 girls game here on field for the first one in the under-16s competition for the day. My name's Tamara Creeman. I'm joined by the great Nathan Blacklock, previous St George winger, well known for his backflips after his try score celebrations. Welcome, Nathan.
Welcome, my sister. It's an absolute pleasure to be calling this game with you.
Thank you.
Looking forward to it.
So today we are calling the Minjungbal Suns versus the John Kemp Memorial. So Minjungbal Suns are our maroon and pink team on our right-hand side, and the John Kemp Memorial side on our left in the black. We've got a knock-on pretty early in the offensive set here for the John Kemp Memorial side. So we'll have an opportunity to see the Minjungbal Suns in attack. They were pretty solid yesterday, played 2 games, drew yesterday afternoon with the Murray Gummers pink side, which is a pretty solid side. 14 all they drew yesterday afternoon in their second game for the day, and had a really close win against Sunshine Coast Bunyas early on in the day. So haven't yet experienced a loss, but hoping to get another win under their belt here as the top 2 teams in the under-16 girls transfer into the grand final. Come out of the scrum pack here with Minjungbal Suns in the 7. Which is Aria Turner. She takes the ball up the front, middle. Oh no, here we Aria Turner through to the 13. Nice driving run here, straight over 2 players. And she's in for her first goal already in Sienna Dumas.
Yeah, what a great run, wasn't it? Just straight. Bit of a let off there, a bit of an error from the kickoff, wasn't it? From the John Kemp Memorial side. And the Minjungbal Suns capitalised on that. And young Sienna Dumas just did a bit of work to do. He had a bit of work to do, but I guess running at pace in the spaces, you're always going to get an arm tackle, and we see her go for the first try of the day.
Yeah, it was a nice ball there from her half, Aria Turner, just as Sienna just straightened up her line a little bit, went straight through 2 defensive players, shook them off, and was able to get over.
No, you're right there. It's the angle you run at the line. You know, the halfback's always going to give it to you, the ball, but, you know, it's she squared them up, and a nice chip onto it at number 13, so look like they got a bit of a good combination, don't they?
Yeah, looking forward to seeing how they play today. Most of these girls hail from the Tweed area and part of the under-15 Tweed Seagulls team, so they've got a little bit of a relationship with each other in their game, and we can kind of see that already through what we've witnessed in that first try and pretty much their third touch of the football. So we've got the conversion unsuccessful there. By the 16, in Kendall Quelch. So it's 4-0 to the Minjungbal Suns. Dakota Gillespie to take the kick for the John Kemp Memorial side. Pushing out to her right-hand side. Nice little take there from Africa Hippie. And she's just sliced through the defence again. But a great recovery tackle there from Dakota Gillespie from the John Kemp Memorial side. As the Suns look to push the ball out to the right really quickly, trying to capitalise on that overlap, but it has been called up for a knock-on.
Yeah, the pass looked a little bit too high, didn't it?
Yeah.
Over the shoulder length, so yeah, just a bit disappointing. They come up to a good run from the kickoff.
Yeah, that was an initial good setup from there from Africa off the kickoff and able to get them over the halfway line. Just a small minor error, but this will actually give us the opportunity to see the John Kemp Memorial side have the footy in their hands properly for the first time. Hopefully they can just look to complete their set to start off with. We've got a nice strong run there again from the 5'8" in Gillespie as she pushes forward to just over the 40-metre line for her team. Goal's gone backwards according to the referee. And just been dived on there by Yasmin Compton. Minjungbal Suns and their defence will see how the John Kemp Memorial side is able to crack it. Seems pretty solid at the moment as we're pushing around to the left-hand side here from the Memorial side in number 7, Mia Kennedy. Great little run to get her team over halfway. Looks like she's a little bit sore getting up from that, though. A nice little dummy half scoot there by Sibley and the offload.
Like she landed on her knee, the poor thing. But she's up, ready to go again.
Gillespie again with the kick on the 5th. Long high kick. A little bit of a fumble there from the 14. But it went backwards. But unfortunately for the fullback from the Minjungbal Suns in Jada Flores, knock on there. So this puts the John Kemp Memorial side in really good position there for their first opportunity to try and get some points on the board.
Yeah, no, I like that. It was a nice high kick, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good.
Bit of wind swirling about there, and the kick pays off. And now that they have the opportunity to attack the line and hopefully get their first points on the board of the game, which I love the ability for these young girls to play ball quick, elbows, knees, find the front, quick play the balls. They've done so well, these young girls.
Yeah, it's been some exciting football from the up-and-coming talent that we're seeing here over the last 2 days already. As we've got a right-hand fend there from Gillespie as she passes it out to her 19 in Fraser. Just playing the ball just outside their 10-metre line. Looking to come back into the middle, no doubt. Transition across to Bonner. Takes a hit up. Nice heavy contact there, though, by Flores. And the Suns are just containing them to within this 10 metres here. They haven't been able to really push over that 10-metre line just yet. So some solid defence from the Suns. Coming out to the left. Little left foot step, but came back in, went to kick. Dropped the ball, but then put it on a boot. And the referee has called a knock-on. The initial contact that she wanted to happen didn't actually happen.
Done that a few times. Dropped the ball before I kicked it. Yeah, it looked like there wasn't really much going on that set, was there?
No, they were a bit flat, weren't they?
Yeah. Sort of no one really hitting the line, just straight across the line. Good bit of a let-off there for the John Kemp Memorial, for the Minjungbal Suns.
Mistake straight from the scrum here, which is a bit of luck that the John Kemp Memorial side need just to be able to reset themselves. Hopefully they can get a little bit more depth in their offensive attack and be able to run onto the ball and create some gaps. They definitely need to bring some of their forward pack into the equation as well.
Yeah, no, just in you saying that, I think we've got a couple getting ready to replace to come on. A couple of forwards just walking by us here now.
Little bit of confusion there for Gillespie as she runs the ball up. Still tackled around that 10-metre mark for the team as they push out to the left.
That ball will look like it's going to go through her.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a little bit too hard for a teammate there to catch. Some of those short balls and people catching them off guard creates just some simple errors. But this is the second knock-on in a row from the John Kemp Memorial side in their 2 sets where they've had really, really good field position to capitalise. So we'll see how they go in defence now. Minjungbal Suns, that ball as well nearly went straight through the teammate. We've got a great run out of the back line there from the Jada Flores, the fullback. They've got some space out on the left-hand side here, the Suns, but we'll see if they utilise it. They've definitely got an overlap. Can be seen as we come out here with the half in Turner. Nice run and offload there from the 12, and it's in the hands of Hippie as she moves forward. Great tackle there, though, by Gillespie with the offload to number 2 in Togo. And she's held up just outside of the 20-metre line. Great attack there from the Suns here as they move forward. Left hand out from the 11. Breaks through 3. And a massive crunching bit of contact there by Gillespie. a bit of a try saver by the looks of it. But Sienna Hodges from the Minjungbal Suns, she just fell short, but she was pretty lucky that Danielle Gillespie got there in front of her just in time to stop her. But a great run from the 11.
That's what you call body on the line. She put a body on the line, and they end up with a bit of a mistake here. So well done to the John Kemp Memorial for a try-saving tackle there by the 6 in Dakota Gillespie.
So bring the ball out quite slow. The markers are really quick off the mark, so they've really got to look to either get a little bit wider on that first receiving of the ball or spread it at least 2 passes just to give them a little bit of space because the markers are doing really well in their defence. As we come out to the left-hand side here, a lot of sideways running, not too much forward as she's taken down on the 10-metre line. Again, they just need some forward run here, the Memorial side. A nice run there, though, from Amanda Davidson. Bit of space out to the left here, a little chip in from Kashanti Bond. And her pressure on the fullback of Flores just created a bit of a turnover. So really good effort there by Kashanti Bond. Push it through to the gap. Was able to follow up. Just put that pressure on her. And really good to set her team up in their attacking 50 again.
It's great. It always pays off when you put a kick through, have a chaser. If you've got a chase that chases hard for the ball, it gives that fullback that eyes up of someone coming, and just a little bit of pressure and put a bit under it of pressure and end up with a mistake. So pretty good work from the girls.
We've got Gillespie with a handoff to her 13 in Hatats.
That's a better run from the girls.
Another high ball there, though. Went through fingertips, and the referees called it forward.
I think when the young girls do go to dummy half, when you go to dummy half, before you go to pick the ball up, you always look to the person you're passing the ball to so you know where they are. So I think these young girls just going to dummy half and then passing the ball anywhere. So it's very important to, if you're watching this game, to always look to where you're passing the ball so you know exactly where the ball receiver is going to be.
Yeah, just that assumption, hey, where their teammate's standing, which is why there was a bit of height on that pass there from Gillespie out of the half, and just unfortunate that it was a bit too high for a teammate to be able to catch. As the Suns come out to the right-hand side with the 3 in Browning.
First time I've seen her with the ball, she seems like a pretty good runner of the ball.
Yeah, looks a little bit quick, doesn't she?
Yeah.
We come back into the middle now. A bit of an offload. Nice run here. Great line there from Honey Cook. As she's offloaded the ball to her front rower in 10, which is Stabella Tonkin. We come out to the left. They've got some numbers. They need to just push the ball through hands here, but they had an overlap. But we've gone over by the looks of it.
Oh,
just waiting to see who gets up. In the 9.
Yeah, Africa Hippie, or Hippie.
Africa Hippie.
Well done. It was a good ball movement from right to left, wasn't it? And one thing I loved about it, they didn't try and push the pass at all, did they? They just played, they got tackled, quick play the ball, and Africa Hippie puts it down for a well-deserved try, especially after that ball movement.
Yeah, just that momentum in those quick play the balls, getting the defence on the back foot, just creates that little bit of uncertainty, but opens up the gaps for the team as well. And you could see with the Minjungbal Suns as they come across to that left-hand side, it definitely created an overlap and condensed that defence from the John Kemp Memorial side in. We were pretty lucky that Africa did have numbers on her outside, but she was able to step around and take 2 players down with her and score that try.
Yeah, no, you're right. She had a bit of work to do, didn't she? But yeah, you are exactly right. Like they're playing, as we unfortunate with the kick, but they are playing expansive football, aren't they? They're spreading spreading the John Kemp Memorial side out, and they've just got players backing each other up, which is good to see.
Yeah, running in numbers is integral to just putting some doubt into the defence of who to take and who to apply pressure on. So these girls seem to be doing it quite well from the Minjungbal Suns at the moment.
And that it's good to see these young girls doing that at this level. Like, they're getting better and better, these young girls, getting more skillful. I really enjoy watching these young girls play because the skill they have is, most of this is just self-taught, raw talent. And that's one thing I love about these carnivals. You just see that raw talent from these young footballers that we have here today. Oh, just offside.
Just offside there from the kickoff from the John Kemp Memorial.
Like biting a nail thinking, oh, was that me?
Yeah. Just a little bit unfortunate. But it does give the Minjungbal Suns another opportunity to attack. You can see they're already creating a little bit of depth in their run as we come through with Hodges with a nice run off to the right-hand side. For a team, she's still going. She's broken through from the tackle, and she's only got the fullback in Gillespie to take on. She's trying to run around it. Gillespie's come across. Great cover defence there by Gillespie. Really good tackle.
Oh, she's straight up quick play the ball, and they're off again, aren't they?
And they're coming straight out to the left. They've got the numbers. Cut out pass over to Hippie. Hippie's got tackle. She's wrapped up, but she's offloaded it to her 5 in Smith. And the referee's called a forward pass by the looks of it.
Girls look like they're having a bit of fun out there, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, most of these girls, I went and had a conversation with the team a little bit before the game, and most of the girls are a part of the Palm Beach Currumbin Rugby League program there. So, like, we can already see some of that structure coming out in their play, and there's a core unit of them, and they've called in a few mates and family to get amongst it as well, and just seeking out some local players. But a core component of this team is made up of some, future development and maybe some future NRLW players through the Palm Beach Currumbin School Development Program. So it's really good to see this talent at under 16s.
And the pathways they're creating through the schools, it's so good to see.
Yeah, the female pathways at the moment and for young girls is fantastic. As we've got John Kemp Memorial just bringing it out, just past their 20-metre line now. Nice run here, and she's broken through the tackle. This is her second run of the game here from Amanda Davidson, and that was definitely her best one, making 30 metres up for her team to take them over halfway.
Wow, that is such a good run.
Great run. Gillespie with the quick scoot out of dummy half, but she's wrapped up pretty quickly by the Suns team. And again, the dummy half scoot, maybe not the best option. Marker read it really, really well. Most probably just need to spread that ball a little bit. Fifth tackle here, though. Gillespie with the ball, looking for the long driving kick again. Let's see if the bounce works their way. Yes, it does. And they've got chase pressure. We've got the winger in Togo having to pick it up. But great defensive pressure there from the John Kemp Memorial team.
Oh, she's done well to stay in,
Oh,
didn't she?
she's just gotten, I reckon, about half a foot in front of the line.
Well
and
done.
A quick play the ball, though.
Oh.
Great crunching tackle there as well from Kerisoma.
They're bringing on some energy. How good is that?
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
energy
That
they're
kick
bringing,
chase was fantastic. As they come out to the right-hand side here now for the Suns. Nice little offload for the Suns as they stream down the right-hand side of the field. Who have we got? The run, nice fend off there, and a great effort there by Tarika Bonner. Little pass out to 5, slips through one player. And Valerie Smith. Sorry, I called Tarika's name incorrectly there before. That 11 was Sienna Hodges down the left-hand side for the Suns. And a nice hit up here from Tonkin. Fifth tackle for the Suns. Bit of momentum. Great catch there from the front rower in Kerisoma.
It's like a slips catch, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well done. Good reaction.
She's just driving those legs. And we've just got a bit of stoppage in play. Looks like we've got, I'm not sure if it's a cramp or an injury to one of the young John Kemp players. Can see whenever there's a bit of a break in play. This is the second time we've seen it. Now the John Kemp Memorial team just down on one knee.
Pretty smart, isn't it? Take a knee, suck your breath in, suck them in.
Just making sure they have a little bit of time, to catch that breath. Hey, they've had a pretty defensive dominant couple of sets. They're on the back foot a little bit. So any opportunity to take a breather, why not? So we've just had Kerisoma take that nice little slips catch, like you said, Nathan, and run that ball up. So they'll start here pretty fresh in their set.
Yeah,
and
it's that.
taking the eyes off the ball there from the 11.
Yeah, it's that. You really need to, when you're dummy half, look where you're passing it.
As the Suns get the ball back and push back out to their right-hand side with Garnia. Still got numbers out to the right. I think they're going to capitalise over here. Bit of an overlap, 2-on-1. Oh, but great
defence.
Great defence there. I think that was the 15 in Ruby Law out on the wing there. Nice right foot step through, though, from the Minjungbal Suns. Just pulling up short. Trying to spread the ball wide really quickly. And great pressure again from the John Kemp Memorial side to create a turnover. Their scrambling defence has been great.
They've done very well, haven't they? Went from one end of the field to the other. They're great defence for the girls. Let's just hope that the John Kemp Memorial side can just, find their mark when they're passing the ball. Just
need that little bit of control, hey?
Yeah.
A little bit of control. Do the simple things. And if they can get, the 5 tackles under their belt and get a kick away, we know how well it's worked for them in kind of keeping Minjungbal Suns a bit more contained in their defensive end.
They have the ability, haven't they?
Absolutely. As we've got our big tackler on the with the ball at the moment with Ruby Law. But seems to be a knock-on, unfortunately.
It was just, again, she was offloaded the ball and the young girl passed it to. She didn't really make that effort to try and catch it. She just stuck her hand out for the sake of it, and unfortunately a bit of a knock-on there.
I guess that's the pressure of footy too, thinking that they've got to continually offload.
Yeah.
And think that sometimes taking that tackle is just a good way to still maintain that control.
Lay down that platform. Lay that down and the foundation down. Playing the ball, going forward, play the ball, and then go wide.
Minjungbal Suns with another opportunity here coming out of the scrum. Little wraparound pass here from the fullback in Flores. Cut out pass out to her 9 in Hippie, who's going over the try line, but great scrambling defence again from the John Kemp Memorial side. Might have been a forward pass at the same time, but I tell you what, the defence was pretty good. The girls covered across on Africa Hippie quite well. She was almost in there.
It wasn't a bad play, was it? The old wraparound?
No,
I haven't seen that yet.
Just reminds me a lot of touch football, eh?
The old wraparound touch footy.
So again, John Kemp Memorial packing in the scrum. Getting ready to bring the ball out of their defensive 50. But we've had a bit of a changeover. I'm not sure if it was a knock-on coming out of the back of that scrum for the John Kemp Memorial side. So now we have the Minjungbal Suns with the feed. About 3 minutes remaining in this half. Nice little straighten herself up there in Missick. Move the ball out to the right-hand side with Flores. Good little hit up. Some nice contact there from Fraser. Quick play the ball coming back out to the left. Number 3 in Sibley. Oh, not Sibley, sorry, Browning. And they'll bring the ball back out to the left. Need to put through hands. Left foot step there off the 14 in Missick. But just pulled up a little bit short from the line. Coming up to the line here for the number 10.
Oh, she's been called forward pass from dummy half by the looks of it.
Unlucky she was over then as well, Stabella Tonkin.
She's a bit stop-start this game, isn't it?
Yeah. Just a lot of little critical errors in just the ball handling. Trying to force the up offloads, not seeing from the dummy half where they need to pass to, which has impacted and created knock-ons, and then just a little bit careless with the football. So we've seen a lot of turnovers this half from both sides. Just got to keep the eyes on the ball. And again, we've had another missed throw. Straight out of this scrum for the John Kemp Memorial side. You can see the frustration kicking in for both teams. They're having opportunities to do something, but unfortunately haven't been able to just keep the ball in their hands. So less than 2 minutes to go. As the Minjungbal Suns get another opportunity. Let's see if they can put in get some points before the half. As we come back out again to Missick. Just straightening up a run. Great tackle there by Gillespie though. Again coming left. Stepping back in on her left foot there was Valerie Smith. Back to the right. In Tonkin. Trying to force her way up to the middle. Still pumping the legs. Just brought down a little bit short of the line. They've got numbers over to the right here. Got a bit of an overlap. Let's see how we go. Yes, and we've got the Minjungbal Suns diving over in the corner there. I think it's the number 4 from Minjungbal Suns in Rani Slocky.
Yeah, that was a good try, wasn't it? Just good catch pass. Very good try.
Yeah, and they had the overlap, and we've noticed sometimes with a couple of the under 14s and 16s teams, find usually 2 to 3 in from the line. Someone's trying to run it when they should have actually given the pass, and we can see there like the importance of giving the pass and creating that little bit of space. And Slocky was able to capitalise on the fact that she ran a nice straight line because she was so close to the out of bounds there by the looks of it, and was just able to cross over for her team just to push that lead out to 12-0.
Yeah, you're right. she just sort of ran straight. Didn't run her support player out of room, did she? She ran straight. give her plenty of time, give her enough room to score in the corner and watch a good pass. And these young girls diving, they're diving from a long way. It's great to see. It's very good to see.
Yeah, there is a lot of things with intent. They're not too worried about impacts on themselves while they're playing football. They'll do everything they possibly can to put their bodies on the line.
Yeah, that's right.
Throughout these games. But that is our half-time break here for the under-16 girls match between the Minjungbal Suns and the John Kemp Memorial side. And we have Minjungbal Suns up 12-0 over John Kemp Memorial. So we'll join you back at the start of the second half. Welcome back to the second half here between the Minjungbal Suns and the John Kemp Memorial side. Tamara Creamer and Nathan Blacklock joining you today here from the beautiful Albany Creek Crushers home ground for the Arthur Beetson Foundation Junior Queensland Murray Carnival. Current score is 12-0 to the Minjungbal Suns over the John Kemp Memorial side, and we've just had the Minjungbal Suns make their first mistake of the half with a knock-on just on their 40-metre line, which will give the John Kemp Memorial side their first opportunity to attack and hopefully put some points on the board. It'd be nice to see them get some points on the board.
Yeah, I'm hoping they pass the ball to their first receivers a lot better than it has been, the girls. Yeah, it's a lot better. Good run, hold the ball. The girls are set. She's had a bit of a look where she wants to pass the ball, and it's a lot better.
Kerasoma for a nice run up the middle as well.
She's a very tall girl, isn't she?
For 14 years of age,
yeah.
Absolutely. As we come through. 3 nice runs already from the John Kemp Memorial side. As they continue to come out to this right. A little right foot step there from the half in Kennedy. Just taken down eventually by the Suns player.
Looks like a lot better now. It's not as, it's not past the ball anywhere. It's a lot more structure now, which is good to see from the girls.
Yeah, they seem a little bit more settled.
Yeah, you're right. They've got a bit more control now, which is great to see. Oh, bit of bad luck there. A
little bit of a drop to Gillespie, but the girls have got to get on that just to get the referee to stop the play.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's plenty of opportunities, eh?
That's right. Yeah. Sometimes with them passes, you've actually got to run onto the pass as well. As we see a good ball, just like that. What a good ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that was a good ball.
That great from Honey Cook, that was.
Oh, no.
And she's passed it out to her teammate on the left, and she's...
I've got to give that ball to. She was on the fly, and she just spun that ball right, and great support. So you can get run onto the ball, she ran to the ball very well. As you see, a good run here from Young. Is it Maya Kennedy?
I think so. It's hard to see these numbers sometimes from this side. Yeah, it looks like the little half end out there in Kennedy. Push the ball back over to the left here with Bond. Slips through one tackle, little offload. Kerasoma. Oh, but the intercepts come through. Here we go. We were talking about Tanessa Browning a little bit earlier. We wanted to see her run away. Look at her run away now. She streams down the field, putting the ball down straight underneath the sticks to give her team an additional advantage, taking it to 16-0.
They were going so well with movement there, didn't it? And she just threw that pass. It didn't have to be thrown. And she's a pretty tall girl, young Tanessa Browning, is it? Yeah.
Yep.
And she just put the foot down. I just loved how she got to when she got to the try line. Yep. She was still running fast. She didn't slow down at all. She put the ball down at a pace. So, yeah, we got to see her in the clear, and we weren't disappointed.
Yeah, it was great. We've seen that little flash, maybe a couple of steps out on that right-hand side in the first half, and here we've been able to see her stream away with nearly a 55-metre run for her team. 16-0 to the Minjungbal Suns with the kick to come. We've got the 16 in Kendall Quelch to take the kick. See if we can push them out to 18-0 as we resume play. Nice little chip over from Kendall, and we've got 18-0 to the Minjungbal Suns. 4 minutes into play into the second half.
Well, the John Kemp, their balls from dummy half are a lot better. They're a bit more composed now, so it's just not a Hail Mary. All they have to do is just hold the ball, but again, at least they're getting better. They started the second half a lot better. And that was just an intercept, so
yeah.
The score doesn't reflect the game, does it?
No, definitely not. And these John Kemp Memorial girls, regardless of the score, they just keep turning up. They just keep wanting to play. So we'll see there how they go into the second half as they kick off to the Minjungbal Suns. With it being brought back by Sienna Dumas, previous try scorer earlier today. Nice bit of physicality there by Little in the middle from the John Kemp Memorial side. As the Suns bring it back up through the middle, slipping around. Here we go in the 11. Hodges breaking through the line. But again, Gillespie quite solid in that one-on-one defence. She's a tiny little thing taken on a second row, but she did a really good job there.
It's a very good run there from the 11, wasn't it? She's been running very well, making ground.
Absolutely. As we've got Hippie coming out to this left-hand side. Nice run. But
what
again,
a tackle.
Gillespie with the tackle.
Oh.
Nice little pick-up from the dummy half there, just able to crash over the line for the Minjungbal Suns.
Well done.
I think it was Flores who went over by the looks of it. But that was definitely set up just on some great ball movement from the Minjungbal Suns out to that left-hand side. And then young Africa Hippie, she's been pretty solid on that left side. Just about to go over, but Gillespie was really good in defence, able to take it down. But a nice quick play the ball from Hippie allowed Flores to just pick the ball up and dive straight over and just take advantage of the fact that the Memorial side was still just getting themselves back into position.
Yeah, once they make a break, they're doing a smart thing, aren't they? Let's get the ball wide, but their ball movement from right to left, left to right is just, everyone's turning up. The ball's going to someone. So they're all ready for that ball, and when they get the ball, they're hitting that ball at pace. Very good to see when they're free-flowing, these young ladies.
As we have Quelch take the conversion from right out near the sideline here. Good little punch, but it falls quite short. So it keeps the score at 22-0 to the Minjungbal Suns. And they'll receive the ball back again for another opportunity to put some points on the board.
So, regroup, regather. Just back up the middle, that inside defence, they're sort of slacking off, unfortunately, John Kemp Memorial side. They're just going to take a nice, slow walk back, get your breath for a big set of 6.
Yeah, just recuperate a little bit. Because it does take your breath away, multiple sets of tackles. So the girls will definitely be a bit tired. The sun here's definitely taken its toll on a few of the girls. But this is their first and only game for the day. Minjungbal Suns played 2 yesterday, as I spoke about, and we had John Kemp Memorial. They had the bye, fortunately, for themselves. So they only had one game yesterday where they went down. We've got to watch the offside here. Close. Little kick off from Gillespie. Great pressure there from Kennedy to attack the football.
Oh, forward pass.
Got a forward pass from the get-go.
Yeah, good kick chase for her. Good on to her.
Yeah, Kennedy was quick off the mark there from the Memorial side.
Just a little bit of energy she's showing, isn't she? She's doing her best to lift the team. She's been very, very good over the course of this game. She's showed a lot of energy in everything she does. Despite the score, she's never not given up.
Still trying, yeah. Constant. Their halves today have been really, really solid in just leading by example, regardless of the scoreline. They're just little workhorses at the moment. So we've got Little coming straight out of that scrum. She did that in the previous play as well. Look for 24 again, potentially, for the next hit up in Davidson. We'll see how we go. There we go. Can see some structure coming into their game. Just getting their forwards just to lay some simple foundations in those first 2 hit-ups. We've seen that so far this half.
That's
and then bringing their backs into play.
Good fight for quick play of the ball.
Coming back out to the left, Minjungbal Suns have lots of numbers out here, though, in defence.
Oh, offside.
They've been called offside from the referee. So the Memorial side, they'll take a quick tap here, no doubt. But Davidson's getting ready for that first hit up. Great run. Look at her just driving the legs. 4 players to take her down. Great run there by Amanda Davidson. Coming out again.
Oh, no.
Kennedy, left foot, right foot step.
Just around that Shepherd, unfortunately. She ran behind a few players.
Yeah, just a little unfortunate there for the Memorial side. Something that Kennedy will no doubt be aware of the next time she gets a footy in when she runs. She'd be disappointed in herself for letting her team down there so close to the line. But she just looks like that player that'll just shake it off and just keep working hard regardless. Minjungbal Suns bring it back out. Get a little bit of a let off here with Smith in the first hit up. Hippie for her next run. Looking for the offload. She's able to get it away and push the ball out to the left. And here we've got Tonkin spreading the ball out to the left. The girls have numbers here with the Suns. Oh, a little offload from behind the back, but looked like it was a forward pass, unfortunately.
I love that movement, into that right to left movement. As soon as they get to that second phase play, they're ready to go, aren't they?
Yeah,
That's so good to watch. And
it's great because you just see 5 of them running really good lines for each other. Just that little step behind so they're not throwing forward passes, but just unfortunately for there, the throw behind the back for the Suns, behind the back of the defensive player, actually just floated forward a little bit and was pulled up by the referee. As the ball comes out to Gillespie. Taken down just before the halfway line. Nice little dummy half scoot here from the Suns.
Oh, very good run. 20, 30 metre run. Good on her.
And Sibley. Looks like we've got a penalty for the Memorial team with the markers not being square.
Yeah, I think the two just got there a little too dawdled there, unfortunately, but I think says it might have been the first game, so she's done well. They find. Oh, well done. Good kick. Found touch. Is that the first kick for touch we've seen?
Yeah, that's the first kick for touch that we've seen this game.
Well, it's good to see the girls having the confidence to do that.
There was a few kick for touches yesterday that didn't go out and
was
to
it?
people's advantage, so yeah. Happy to see one find the line. We slipped through a tackle there in Madison Brown. She's still going, but taken over to the sideline. Just unable to get rid of it. But also 4 to 5 of those Minjungbal Suns players just knew that she was too close to that sideline.
Yeah, they got across, and they was very hard to stop when they got hold of her. But one thing I loved about that is they actually held her up as well and pushed, took her over. Sometimes they just try and tackle them, put them to the deck, as you see the strong run by the 10.
Yeah, great run by Tonkin.
Stabella Tonkin.
Again, left side footy here from the Suns. This left side definitely know how to work for each other.
Oh, good tackle.
Great little quick run there by Izzy Cora. Nice little lucky ankle tap just to slow down her momentum there from the Memorial side. Oh, nice little dummy here from the 6 in Cook.
Oh, well done.
But it's been picked up by Amanda Davidson from the Memorial team. And again, just driving those legs forward, she does. A nice little step around there by Sibley. Still got a little bit of spring in their steps, this Memorial side.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
We're brought down just about 10 metres short of halfway. Little with a nice run, breaking through some tackles.
Good run.
Great run. They definitely needed that to get them into their opposition half.
Ooh, she might have landed very, very awkwardly there.
Looks like the referee's just given a bit of a signal to maybe for a HIA. Maybe not. Just copped a little whack in the face. But she's up and ready to play the ball. Talia Little. Nice little ball underneath there to Kennedy. And again, Little for her second run already this set. Just driving. Trying to set up some good field position for her team. Gillespie with the dummy. She's got a bit of space here. She's moving forward. She's taken down about 5 metres from the line, but a great run there from Gillespie.
Might have been a bit of a hair pull there, unfortunately, with them long braids she's got.
Yeah.
But she's ready to go again.
Oh, it kind of works to their advantage. They get to reset their tackle count here with Keratoma.
Oh,
good luck tackling her. She just charges over the line.
Oh, what a tackle from the girls.
Just brought her down just short. She was ready and raring to go. Unlucky for the Memorial side, just a knock on there right in front of the sticks. I thought Keratoma was over for sure.
Oh, I'm with you. She must have been very, very close.
She got nice and deep to receive that pass, and that's like a really good front row run off that first set, off a penalty. And she got like nice 10 metres deep, hit the ball at pace, and just credit to the Suns' defence at the moment, still keeping the Memorial team scoreless and stopping Keratoma that close to the line with that much pace under her belt.
That's good too. They're putting their body on the line to stop and
She's got the scrum here from the Minjungbal Suns. She's got to reset. Here we go, coming back out to the left. Not many numbers out here for the Suns at the moment. But we've got the 6 in Cook. Nice little run out there. Flores with the one pass to our previous try scorer in Browning. Still going. Some nice quick play the balls here though from the Suns, so we'll see if they can exploit any gaps. Catch them on their back foot. Got an offside call from the referee. Reckon they'll just quick tap and go. With Dumas. Great tackling there from Kennedy. The elbow of her team. Got Hippie coming through to Tonkin. Tonkin's looking for the offload. She's got her hands free. Back to Hippie. Coming out to this right-hand side now. Nice step back inside there by Smith. Still going, but just taken down just short of her 20-metre line. They've got numbers to the left here. Tonkin's doing a nice straight run straight up the middle, though. And they've still got numbers left. We can see the players pointing out there, so we'll see if they can get the ball out that way. Coming across to the left. They've got numbers. There's a 3-on-1 overlap. Oh. Beautiful, beautiful line running there from Sienna Hodges.
Yeah, they just had to get off the line, didn't they, to try and stop that. But, yeah, just a ball movement, isn't it? Just so smooth, so...
Yeah, it seemed like a very well-drilled team.
Yeah.
They just know how to run with each other.
But I love the fact, whenever they get an offload, the second phase play, they just look to spread it wide.
Yeah, agree. And, initially really well set up. Tonkin just coming back through the middle just to settle their structure. Spread the defence a little bit, and then they've recognised that there's an overlap over on that left-hand side and just able to move that ball out, for Sienna Hodges to go over for a try. So we've taken that score out for the Minjungbal Suns, 26-0, with the kick to come. That's only their second try for the half, though.
Yeah, so the score doesn't reflect the game, does it? It's just been, back and forward, ball spread wide, some exciting football, just those little small handling errors that are letting the John Kemp Memorial side down, isn't it? Oh, that was a good effort.
That was a decent kick from the sideline. Just falling short there, though, keeping it at 26-0. I went and had a yarn with the John Kemp Memorial side before the game, and they've got some very different colours in comparison to a lot of the teams that we're seeing around here.
Yeah.
And John Kemp, the gentleman who the team's named after, massive Panthers fan he was. And all the team did was interchange out the white normally to a pink. So you can see the similar colours there in the black, reds and yellows. Yeah. And on their shirts, they actually have the sand goanna and the owl, which are two respective totems per se. In relation to John, he's got connections to, I'm assuming, some of the Gungaloo mob up there, and also his connections to Ipswich. So they wanted to highlight as much as they could for him in his artwork. So I think that's a beautiful commemoration to him and the girls playing in his memory.
Yeah, look like very nice jumpers.
Suns on the attack again. Out to this left-hand side again. Tonkin again with another offload. As we come through to the 13, breaking free of 2 tackles, leaving 2 on the ground in her wake. In Dumas. A little bit slower to get up here. The Memorial team are. Nice little off-day. Looks like a little bit of chaos over on that left-hand side there. Still very physical football at the moment from the girls.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Here we go down this left-hand side here with Cook.
She's been pretty well on the left-hand side, hasn't she? She's been distributing the ball out and always out, running at pace, squaring the players up, that cause an opportunity out there for the other players when they hit holes. So you see a strong tackle there from the John Kemp girls to hold the Tonkin out.
As we continue to move the ball out to the right. In the 12, diving over. Nice little hold-up pass. Started there with Africa Hippie. Through the hands of Tanessa Browning. And then on for Izzy Cora to be able to score her first try of the match to take it out to 30-0.
Some good draw and pass skill, isn't it? It's a very, very good skill they've got, as we sort of noticed throughout the game.
Yeah, they just hold it up really well for that defence to just shift that one step. And for that gap to open for them. And they're not greedy, like they're not thinking like, oh, this is my try, and they'll try and force themselves over the line. Like they're just looking for those nice, easy options in recognising the overlap, just getting their teammate over and just continuing to put points on the board.
Yeah, right. There's that unselfish play. They're all playing as a team, aren't they? They get the ball there, spreading it wide, but you're right. They're drawing and passing, so knowing that I do that defender in for you to open up the gap for you to for the opportunity to make a break or score, and unselfish play. It's really good sportsmanship, and these guys are going to go a long way for that.
Brad Turner is the coach of the Minjungbal Suns team. He's also very connected to some of these girls as the coach of the under-15 Tweed Seagulls team. Some of them derive from. They went and connected with him and said, hey, we're thinking about QMC Carnival, and they said that he came out last year and had a bit of a look and sussed out what QMC and the carnivals are all about. And I was very, very keen to put in a team this year. So it's really good to see him and the girls from the Tweed Seagulls and that region coming together and putting another team into the competition. It's just beautiful for the sport of football, beautiful for the development of female football players. And it's great to have men like Brad investing in our young girls' development to progress further and further within the football realm.
Oh, absolutely. Putting a side in, it's not easy, is it? It's a big effort, getting the players, training, organising competitions. So it's a big effort, but for them to give the time up to do that, to give these young girls an opportunity, it's an amazing job that these guys do, and by the looks of it, it's paid off.
We're within the last minute of play here. And we've got an offside call from the kickoff against the Memorial side. A 30-0 scoreline to Minjungbal Suns is not a reflection of the effort from the John Kemp Memorial team today. They have worked so hard to try and contain these scores, but also to try and put points on the board. And a huge credit to their coach, Claire Zebath, and the girls to this kind of never give up, never say die attitude that they've shown here today.
Yeah, well done. They've well deserved win. The girls have played very well.
But a great game by both teams, and we have the Minjungbal Suns coming out on top in a dominant attacking display from some of our future NRLW football stars, hopefully, with a 30-0 scoreline over the John Kemp Memorial side. My name's Tamara Creamer, and thank you, Nathan Blacklock, for joining me today, brother.
I absolutely had a wonderful time calling with you. I can't wait to continue calling over the next couple of days with you. I had a great time.
Deadly. Thank you.
It's good to see sisters out here doing this, calling games. It's really good.
I love it. Appreciate it,
That's
brother.
great.
Cheers,
You're welcome.
Take care.